4. Can we complete one puzzle today? Is what I've named this episode.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Oh God,
Puzzle.
no, I have no idea. Looks the title.
Puzzle. That's all I got.
We solved the puzzle.
There was a puzzle, and then I got a bunch of them in Zelda afterwards. Oh, yeah, I need to go back on Zelda.
It's fine. Your super aging T-Rex plan was flawless.
It was. I agree.
Also, we managed to resist the temptation to try to kill the puzzle, but we did come up with a good idea for later, which is anti-magic orb inside a time stop.
Yeah, to try and like mess with the time
Just
stop.
fuck with encounters that way.
Yeah, it could work. Yeah. Fire a bunch of arrows in the bubble out of the time stop. Get a bunch of extra attacks.
Activating shitstorm in 3, 2, 1, snap.
Yeah, it could be really good.
But other than that, puzzle, letters, numbers, wibbledy-woo, ouchie lever.
Now, which way to go for the next one?
Yeah, you can go left or right.
Alright. Let's all meet back up in the non-stabby.
Oh, and Fume's just sort of glassy-eyed.
Yeah, but that's standard. I'm very angry that Qualt is positioned there.
Roll20 crashed for me. That's why he's there.
I just mean as a very pretty... There we go. Thank you, Joseph. That's better.
I don't know what's happened.
You moved your token 1 square down. Aesthetics.
Yeah, you gotta have the right shape to these things.
Okay, so...
God, it didn't load right.
While Fume's zoned out, let's quickly go and solve the second puzzle.
But which way?
Left is right.
Will you even get to the second puzzle? That would be new levels of indecision.
Pulls out a coin, but I'm going to roll a d4. Heads, left, tails, right. Heads, odds, tails, evens.
Okay.
That's odd, so left.
Left. Like I said, left is right.
Yeah. Turns out it's just because Sonia just saw the result of the coin toss.
Alright, what's your marching order?
Left.
Yeah, but...
Ben first.
Sure.
Ben's like, what?
The Alhoon wants to be in the middle.
Okay.
That is the safest spot.
I'll go there. And then call.
Yeah, send in the very front.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on the back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll use Sen as a token to represent where you generally are.
Excellent.
I don't have to move all the tokens.
Yeah.
Just while you're moving through corridors. You first enter into a small chamber.
Do you go left or right? Fuck!
No, there is only one. There's one doorway.
Yeah, but we technically can go right, but it's not going to be a long journey.
There is a small barrel on the table, and a small bowl filled with some form of black liquid, and then a corridor this way that you can keep going down.
Oh, that porridge looks off. I don't think that's going to be just right.
Did you say there's just one container?
2 containers.
There's a barrel and a bowl filled with some black liquid.
Right. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Because I'm gonna zoom in. Please don't fucking crash.
Don't tell it that.
I'm asking it not to.
Exactly. Now it knows the word crash.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still with yous. Still continuing on.
Yeah, these do it. All right, okay. You just fair enough. You go to the
I
next
mean,
bit,
we've noted it's there, but there's still.
and you see a second table. In one bowl, you see some strange green jelly-like fruits, and in the other, you see some like. It looks like a decayed version of the jellies. It's like putrid and black and goopy.
Okay, so we've had two things and two things. That's not important, don't worry.
I mean, you know the fresher ones? Are they? Is it like the really like rotten decayed one is closest to us as we start down this corridor, and then the slightly fresher, like gloopy looking fruits are the next one along?
Uh, it's these ones are the fresher
That's-
ones. These
Oh,
are the more decayed ones.
okay, so it's the opposite of what I thought.
Then you come to this area. Left or right?
Left has worked so far.
Do you mean here?
Yeah.
No, what are those? Are they doors or are they something else?
Before you, there is a misty fog beyond this point,
No, not more of this again.
and there are two statues here and here.
That means there's Elden Ring bosses.
Each have their mouths open. They seem to be plated with gold. And they give me a history check or a arcana check.
Makes no difference to me.
Oh, but no one in this party's good at Arcana checks.
Yo.
Wow!
Cool.
What a really high roll.
You'll
Was it
get
nat
different
20?
information
Ah.
depending on what you roll. Yeah.
That would have
Yeah.
really pissed on your thing if I also by chance got a crit.
I mean, to be
I
fair,
got a
you did get a
crit.
39, and he and didn't crit.
I know, but
Yeah, I was just gonna say I got a crit and you just dwarfed it.
yeah, but
with, like, a
that's
regular
still you
arse
still
roll.
did really good for a +1.
Cool to be smart boy today.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, Colt.
Yeah.
Oh, Fume is no longer glassy-eyed.
Boo!
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Graham, we've heard half of this puzzle so far. Let's see if you can solve it.
No.
Yeah, we
Okay,
we were
let's carry
not
on.
fast enough to complete the first puzzle. We might have arrived at it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, left or right? What do you
I mean,
feel?
what are our Arcana checks first?
Yes. You see, you feel like each of these have some magical presence about them. You would guess some form of transmutation. But you also think that they're in some way connected to the fog that's in front of you.
Like,
Open.
what kind of creature shape are they?
Roll me a history check.
I mean, I'm just meaning, like, what do they look like? Do they look like humanoid creatures, or are they some sort of, like, monster?
Yeah, roll me a history check.
12.
Cool. They look a bit like
Mind flary.
not really. That they look like humanoid, but you can't really pick out any details.
Uncanny
them.
Valley as hell.
They're just sort of like humanoid, like almost like rotted away with time statues kind of things, or like they were incredibly roughly carved, is what you believe.
Okay. But the mouths are open.
But their mouths are indeed open, yes. And
And
there's
there's
a
a
black
foggy
inky
door.
void inside of their mouths.
I wonder what happens if you put the goop in.
You're free to try it.
Sonia, roll me history.
L'histoire.
And Fume, you can roll history as well. If you really want to.
I got the same roll.
Immaculate. Yep, true. Same roll. Their intricate details are immaculate. You can even see that each of them has a little amulet that they're wearing. That almost blends in with their shirts.
The shirts.
Yeah, they're wearing they look like sort of two. They look like devilish creatures, but they are dressed in sort of like noble human attire.
Okay, so just to paint the picture of what was in my head, you know the eidolon that you see in all the D&D stuff that gets its eye stolen and gets angry? The big gold statue.
Vaguely, I guess.
I was picturing that, but wearing a t-shirt and jeans.
Fair enough. Yeah, but both of them are wearing a little amulet. One has an image of what looks like little grapes. Sort of like the green things you saw before. But they're a bit smaller, you would say. And the other one has an image of it kind of looks like a droplet of water, or just a droplet of some liquid.
So take the black liquid, put it in that one. Take the grapey things, put them in that one. No?
Colt, you can't see the amulets. You
I
see
mean,
them
does
as
Sonia remark it?
I mean, I would point extra things out, yes.
And then, so
yeah.
in response to Sonia, so put that in there and that in there. No?
Colt very specifically cannot. Colt is saying something different to Sonia very specifically.
Yeah, but he's just taking Sonia's word for it.
Fume, you also see the statues as really intricately well carved, beautiful artworks.
I mean, you know what, Colt? It's your idea. You could do the first attempt. Go for it. I believe in you.
Yeah, Fume,
Sure.
you also see the statues as intricately carved artworks.
Sure, I was low-key joking, but let's go for it.
Sure. You pick up
Colt
one of
will get... Okay, so this one was like black liquid.
Yep.
And this one was like the fresh fruits and things.
Yeah.
Does... It's on top of a barrel, and these are on a table.
Yeah.
There's no like pressure plates or nothing, is there?
Roll investigation.
Mm-hmm. Even though he's not great at those.
Not as far as you can tell. No traps that you can see.
Picks up the black ichor, like carefully.
Carefully.
You very carefully remove the black ichor from its pedestal. I want you to make a con save.
Against
Shit.
dying.
Do I feel horrible things happening to me? I could roll this away.
Bad things are occurring.
Diamond Soul help. 31.
I mean, I don't want
Cool.
bad things to occur.
So
Cool.
I'd rather burn key.
You take half of that, and no additional things occur as you pick it up, and this area fills with some form of gas.
Good
Which
thing
you-
I don't need to breathe no more.
Swiftly get out of that room. Oh, like, you think it's irritating your skin to the point where it feels like your skin was, like, burning.
Ah,
Ouchie mouchie.
yeah, I'll get out of here. No, so that means the other one's almost definitely going to do something horrible. He's just standing there staring at it with the cup in hand.
I mean, you don't know that.
I'll try rolling anyway to see if there's anything that's going to screw me. Damn it! Okay, what's in his
No,
inventory?
this one seems legit. The
What's in
last
his,
one.
What's in his inventory?
Who would booby trap two things? God. no.
Literally every dungeon ever. My God, there's some weird shit in his inventory. I mean, these grape things don't look very heavy, do they?
Which grave things?
The grape.
Oh, the grape. Oh, the grape.
The fruit things.
Yeah.
They can't be that heavy, right?
They're incredibly light. You would guess. Like, unless they were deceptively heavy.
Right,
like
he's gonna reach into his explorer's pack and jangle some of the darts in his hand and like judge how like heavy that they're going to be and then like swap them.
All right, give me a sleight of hand check.
Indiana Jones style.
Crushed by boulder.
Yo. I'm channeling Harrison Ford right now.
Yeah, you swap the darts for one of you swap like one dart for one of the juicy grapes. You juicy grape, and nothing happens.
Okay, good, because you did cut out a little bit there, and I was like, oh great, what's happening?
Well, I could interpret what him cutting out was, because it sounded like he said, "You juicy grape." So you are now a juicy grape.
Yay.
True.
Okay, go to the statues. I'm not gonna dump the whole lot in, because like, okay, take like a couple of the grape things off, and pour a little bit of the black ichor into like another vessel that one of us will have, and then, okay, how am I gonna do this at the same time? Can one of you guys put this in the other mouth at the same time?
Ben.
Unless. Come on, Colt, do the thing. Yeah, beats Mage Hand. Does both at the same time.
Sure. You put one of the green things into the one that Sonia says has the little like
Little grape things.
grape amulet, and then pour
a bit of
thing.
the ichor into the thing that has the liquid.
Yeah. The Colt, you don't really notice anything happen to the statues. Sonia, both statues look pleased, as in their expression changes to look happier.
Good.
What's good? I'm not seeing nothing.
They look happy.
Don't worry about it.
Like the statues
Good.
have became happy looking.
Good.
Also, Colt,
Uh-huh.
you are cursed.
Shit.
You
How do I
affect.
know?
You just feel awful, generally.
Mm-hmm.
They're smiling. You feel awful.
That is
I
usually
can't
how
even-
life goes. Other people smile, you feel awful.
Yeah. Well, my idea didn't seem to open the door. I mean, I guess the door didn't. The
It's still
fog
fog.
gate. Hmm.
Uh, check that. Why don't we check that there's nothing in the barrel? Because what
Yeah.
was it? It was black ichor thing and empty cup.
Was there an empty cup there, Joseph?
There was black ichor and a barrel.
Ah, right.
Right, so I've got the black ichor.
I thought they were
Sure.
sitting on a barrel. Still.
Surely
No,
that-
no, it's like a stone dais sort of
That
thing.
room filled with poisonous gas, by the way, but surely it's dissipated by now, right?
It's not really poison; it's more acid.
Curse
What?
gas.
It's a irritant.
Yeah, they're just spraying acid on you.
Or like bleach. The room's filled with
Ugh.
gaseous bleach.
God, that's horrible. That's a horrible thought.
So, not going that way then.
Anywho, yeah. What was the barrel? Since I obviously
It's in the gaseous bleach room.
Is there any one of us that doesn't need to breathe?
I mean, I don't need to breathe, but
wait a minute.
it attacks your skin. I don't know if it's flammable, and if
Do you
you
want
go
me
in
to
there,
try and see if it's flammable?
yeah, I don't know if it is. If you go in there, the place might burst into flames. I don't know.
Can I firebolt into the gaseous stuff and see if it explodes?
It does not explode.
Okay, it's not explosive.
Okay. Why doesn't Ben check it? Because
Black dragon immune to acid.
correct pushes up glasses like nerd.
Just like Bolt's breath. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Hey, you're immune to acid.
Goes in there, grabs barrel, walks out.
Were you bothered?
I mean, not really, but it's
There
like,
you go,
it'll be
Sonia
hard
was
for
right.
you guys. Okay. Places barrel on the ground. It's very acidy right now. Well, technically very alkali, but you know.
Alkali.
Yeah, that.
So I'm guessing it's like a
Does
sealed.
anyone have a pile of
Yeah,
vinegar?
sealed. Pile of what? Sorry.
Vinegar.
Just yeah. I mean,
strong
Like
acid.
spray the room with vinegar. And
yeah.
Sadly,
neutralize bleach.
sadly, I do not have the bag of mayonnaise. Otherwise, I
Damn
could
it.
have done
Do you mean
that.
do you mean the alchemy
You
jug?
don't have an alchemy jug for mayonnaise.
I've never heard of this alchemy jug, but I have heard of the bag of mayonnaise.
I mean, I've got a bottle of unicorn blood in the other game.
Hands you an Asda bag filled with mayonnaise.
Yeah. I'm glad you
Sonia's-
understand.
Sonia remembers that.
So yeah.
So
Uh,
you're telling me is we don't have anything we don't have any strong acids.
It's
or
fine
weak
as long as we
acids,
don't need to go back that way again. We're fine. We've got everything off that table now.
Also, we only kind of need to open this to see if there's anything inside.
There's like a tap on the side of the barrel.
I do have a, again, of the numerous weird things that Colt has in his inventory that totally mundane things, not like a bottle of unicorn's blood or nothing. But he's like, I've got a pot. Put whatever's in that tap in this.
Sure. A glowing white liquid comes out of the barrel.
So as I predicted, but didn't tell you because I just wanted to see if you could guess it on the first go. it looks like there is a good thing and a bad thing. Good fruit, rotten fruit. Good drink, rotten drink.
So we need to give them both the good things to let us through.
Maybe.
And I got cursed because I gave one of them the bad thing.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've got a pot full of this now. Wanders over, tries again.
Grape in one mouth.
Yeah, good grape, glowy liquid.
Good grape. Good grape!
Glowy liquid.
Interesting.
And then waggles finger at the statue like, now if you curse me again, I will kill this puzzle.
And then if this doesn't work, we'll try bad.
Sonia,
Oh.
they smile more. Cool. Your curse intensifies.
Right.
Wow, they really fucking like that.
They did smile a lot more this time.
I'll go. Waggles finger at statues. I'll go and get the bad stuff and give you both of that.
Yeah. Punish them.
Yeah, it wouldn't be very. Wouldn't be very my portfolio of me, would it?
But have you considered what's the worst that could happen?
Have you
What
considered
is
what the fox
worst?
says?
Domain expansion. Undo my curses. Vaporize both statues.
True, you could do it. Hey, let's leave
I'm
that.
not doing that.
Let's leave that as option. Nasty drinking
0.
bugs don't work. Bugs?
Bugs? What bugs?
I don't know. I meant to say rotten fruit, but I said bugs. Maybe there's bugs in the rotten fruit.
Who knows? Maybe.
I mean, from what you said, you're already cursed, and it only made your curse worse. That's still one curse.
1
I
minute.
just feel, and I just feel crummy. We all have ways of like just zapping curses off as well. So, yeah.
And God has vanished for a minute.
Yeah, I'm back.
Ah, he's back. We didn't get enough time to do anything.
So yeah, bad. You're gonna try bad and bad, or are you gonna explode the puzzle?
Just purely for process of elimination, sure.
Sonia, cheers.
Black liquid, bad rotten fruit. In the ones that Sonia says, that one says liquid, that one says grapes.
Sure.
Curse intensifies. Shit.
Yeah, you pick up a new curse call, but
Mhm.
they're really happy. Sonia, Cole actually does notice something.
Okay.
Your penis
Uh,
shrunk
you-
10 times that day.
The two statues very crudely approach each other, sort of their
And kiss with tongues.
what you assume to be arms, kind of shake hands. And Cole, you see in the like holes that are littered throughout these barely held together statues, they are transferring like the various liquids and strange fruits between each other's arms for a bit. Like they've formed some sort of pipe with each other's arms.
Mm-hmm.
Sonia and Fume both just see them shake hands. And you don't really get anything more than that. Then, once they've, like, effectively exchanged liquids for a bit, they stop shaking hands and then return to their original positions.
Well, job done then.
The fog gate is still there.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but everything that I've put in them so far, they were exchanging and mixing throughout the, like, points at the hands. Those are tubes that they just pumped it through.
Nah, I just saw
I
a
don't know if-
handshake.
Yeah, but I could see that that's what they were doing. I don't know if that means anything to you, magic casters.
I mean, it could just mean that the solution to the puzzle is opposite of what you did.
What? Give the one that wants liquid the grapes, and one that wants the grapes or has the grapes on it the liquids.
Maybe. I was going to mention, if this didn't work, that there was all of the opposite of what you did scenarios.
But now they've just exchanged them all, so surely it makes no difference.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Let me think. No, I still say what I said, because it might be a thing to do with them being filled up. So technically, you'd still be putting the correct thing in the correct place, so if they've exchanged.
I'm gonna put, yeah, based off of what you just said, I'm gonna put like the one that Sonia says has an amulet that has like liquid on it. Put the bad fruit into that, and in the other one, put like bad liquid. Court's idea being, if these are like Court's looking at these and he's like thinking of these as like representative of two like organisms or nations or something like that that are dependent on each other for their resources, but if they both give each other bad stuff, there's going to be a lot of bad blood between them and they're not going to want to shake hands anymore.
Okay,
So
I can
he's
see
gonna
your
swap
logic
them
with
round.
that.
Metaphor. But he's going to swap them round and do the same thing again, but just swap them.
Right.
Chaos intensifies. Shit.
So to be clear, you're giving the bad liquid to the one
Great boy.
with grape, but okay, and then you're giving the good grape to
No, the bad grape. The rotten
bad
one.
grape to. All right, okay, fair
To
enough.
liquid boy.
Okay,
He's going bad, in opposite of what they look like they should have.
you do that, and they shake hands, and the fog begins to clear.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
your metaphor was either correct or we're about to be attacked.
I mean, as the fog gate starts clearing, Cole's like, I'm going to do this ahead of time. Pulls out the silver saber and just points it in the direction of the thing. He's like, anything runs out of there, it's going to get skewered.
Ah, good job in solving my.
I mean, if it comes out to attack, if it comes out lunging to attack, hopefully it moves too quick and just gets skewered.
Oh.
Sorry, my dude.
So I take it nothing. Code like concentrating on there. He's like, any speedy boys come out. Like mechanically speaking, this is the ready action to attack anything that comes lunging out at high speed. And he's just like,
Yeah.
any time dilated speedy boys come flying out there, they're gonna get ganked. And then does anything happen?
You come into a wider room,
Yeah,
Okay,
we
so
all
there's
come.
and there's this guy here who's like, "You did it! Well done!"
Oh, thank God you didn't run out of the room. I made a joke
I
about
mean-
someone doing that, but there actually is someone in here. So thank God.
I mean, come on, Sonia. You know my idea was if anything came lunging out to attack. If he came out and said, "Well done," I'd put the sword away, which shink he does.
I don't know.
Also,
It was just like it was.
al-
I had that thought
also,
in my head. You know what my thoughts do.
also, I'd hate to seem impatient, but can I get this? Can you take this curse off, please?
Wait, you're cursed? Oh, that's
Yeah,
no
those
good.
those statues did it.
Yeah, but only people who don't know the password get cursed.
Yes, and we know the password, which obviously you're going to tell
That's
us
the
right
reason
now.
But
Yeah, but you know when you like dad click on something?
oh, did you like accidentally? Oh, did you forget and put them in the wrong way around or something?
I mean, I put them in the wrong way around. Yes, nods.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, I don't recognize you, so you must be new. To be fair,
Nods.
this is
Yeah,
why I say we should.
I'd say. Wait, am I new? I'm relatively new, but also old.
Begins digging through potions.
Lotions and potions.
And is like, yeah, I think we should go back to the old system. Personally,
Which is.
you just needed to bring your own human heart from somewhere.
Fair enough.
When you say your own, also,
Well, like, go acquire someone else's.
I was just gonna say one, not even human. Points at self. Also your own, wouldn't you die?
Well, it's the whole get one from someone else, you know. Anyway, here's a potion that should cure like, you know, the basic curse.
It's one of those BYOH deals. Bring your own heart.
Okay. Looks at like everyone else, just like this legit. Also, he did say the basic one, and Court's like, I have a feeling that this isn't gonna do anything. Swig, I guess.
You
Oh, we're
drink
great friends.
the potion. No, you don't feel different.
Mm.
He's like, okay, that should be good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I don't feel much different. Sonia, can you please just do the thing? No offense, buddy. Still don't know what you still. We haven't exchanged names, but I just feel more comfortable if my friends were actually doing it.
yep, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Maybe
Alright, give it 6 seconds. If you don't
Uh-huh.
explode, then yeah, I'll do
Uh-huh.
it.
Colt doesn't explode in 6 seconds.
Alright,
One,
I remove
two.
curse.
6. Yay! Thank you. Oop! Bloody hell!
So cold.
Did you say so cold?
Oh, sorry, I meant to have I accidentally unmuted there.
Ah.
Poor
It is-
Graham.
It is
I thought you
fucking
said so-
freezing here.
I thought you said something else, but
He's
yeah.
so cold.
Aww.
I'm at my
Aw.
parents. They are on holiday, so I'm coming to do something for my dad. So I'm like, the house has no heating on, so I'm now very cold.
Find wrappables.
Yeah, find blankets and stuff.
I have turned on a fire. It is taking time to heat things.
You know,
Fire
Ah,
has been started.
or set a fire, that works too.
this
Yeah.
is
It's
just
been
this
started
is
in the
just
middle of the living room.
this is just normal living in England in the 2020s.
I need to
Oh,
find more things to feed to the fire.
have you ever
Dys-
played the game?
Dystopian present.
Have you ever played the game Little Inferno?
Oh, I love Little Inferno.
It's just modern day living.
It becomes less parody as the days go on.
True. Yeah.
Anyway, the game.
This
Colt,
guy's
while getting like removed cursed, Colt will like lean over to Bartran and just be like, "So you know this guy? Does he work for you guys?"
I've never seen him before ever. He's like, so are you here to join like the sect, or I assume you're like new to the.
Yeah, we were told to look for. I have to open my character sheet. Insert person's name here.
I thought you were about to say, we're
Tina.
here. We're here for the Seppi. I thought that's what you were.
We are here for the Seppi. Turns in horror. No, not the Seppi.
That's our darkest secret. You can't have it. Yeah, he's like, Tina, is Tina? I think our leader's called Tina. You want to see the boss?
Yes.
By the sounds of it.
Yes, it is.
What
Head
did-
of robotics
what is-
offsite Tina.
Head of robotics.
No, that's what I've got written on my character sheet. Don't worry about that. That's me talking to God.
What? Which
If
god?
she does this,
Technically, I think he counts as the god of storytelling of this universe.
Fair enough, I guess. Shrugs. He's so confused at you. But he's like, do you have any magical secrets? He's like frothing at the mouth when he says that.
I mean, you're gonna have to be more specific. I've probably got loads of secrets.
Just any like powerful magical knowledge. That's sort of the price to go see Tina. She's somewhat of a collector, you see.
What's a good secret?
Any like rare spells.
I mean, once it gets shared, if it gets shared to you, then that makes it no longer a secret, right?
Yeah.
yeah, surely
So
we
does
have
it
to
count
give you.
for the injury if it's no longer secret at that point?
I mean, if you tell me, it's fine.
I mean, we could just whatever secret it is, you guys could just describe it to him.
I feel that we shouldn't be giving any secrets until we're in front of the person who collects the secrets.
Well, you only get to them by giving me.
I'm just saying this feels very unsafe from a secret keeping point of view.
Actually, I'm gonna roll insight on. Sorry, Graham, I'll let you finish. Sorry.
No, you go. I'm just talking nonsense because I'm trying to wait for make time for Andrew to think of something.
I was gonna say Cole's gonna be inciting, like the fact that the guy heard Tina, and immediately just defaulted to, oh yeah, they're our leader. Have you got any magic secrets? So Cole's gonna like incite that just to be like, is this guy trolling us?
Okay, while you're inciting, I also want to ask, which, God, maybe you'll get more insight by listening to this. I'll ask them, so is this one of those deals where we just tell you something, or is this one of those deals where we tell you something and then we forget that thing and you get that thing and then it's like,
Yeah, like one of those Fey things.
yeah, is
Like a
it
fair deal,
is
yeah.
it like when you're making a pot and you speak your crimes into it and then seal it up?
I'm not a fey creature.
That-
Colt,
that's-
you
Doesn't
don't
answer the question.
Yeah, I didn't answer
Doesn't
any
answer
of the
the question.
questions.
Colt, your 18 is. You think they're power hungry and want magical power, but aside from that, you think they'll probably honor their agreement with you, assuming you do give them something. They're like, no, it's not one of those I'm going to erase your memories of this event type things. I just want secrets.
I mean, a big secret right now is that, so like, there's a whole load of propaganda going around about the god of reproduction, and the god of the abyss being best buds, and a load of stuff to do with like stealing souls for them. That's all bollocks.
Okay. Who's the god of reproduction?
Me.
Okay. who's the god of the abyss?
I dare not speak her name lest I summon her.
But considering the pain in the backside we had to go through to get here, she'd probably break the universe doing it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a demon queen for a while.
Trust me, you don't want them to come here.
I'm pretty sure the current ruler of the abyss is like the demon prince, right?
I don't think she's really announced it.
I don't think they really need to. They're a two-headed giant monster.
Nah, she's way more terrifying than that.
Yeah, they're not in charge.
I don't think she's announced it, but
No,
has
I
just
know.
killed anyone who disagrees.
I definitely
Like-
have heard about this.
Like, I know my wife is one of the rulers of the abyss. Like,
Who's your wife?
Also, wait a minute. Wait. You just said, I'm sure I would have heard about this. I'm telling you a secret.
Yeah, but I'm
you
sure
would
I
definitely
would've-
not have heard of these things because they're secret.
Yeah, but I'm sure I would have heard if the abyss had changed ownership recently.
Yeah. So like, my wife Bethany is in charge of one of the major parts of the abyss.
What? Okay. Fair
Like-
enough. I guess I don't know all the rulers of the layers.
I'm pretty sure you know basically none of them because you seem very uninformed.
I guess. I'm shocked. Fair enough.
I can whisper you the name of the person that's doing it. I just can't let the be possible for her to hear it in any way, or she may appear to help us.
And by help, that will probably mean glass flooring this whole place.
This is really strange.
And is that a secret enough for you to let us through?
I mean,
It seems like a
guess.
pretty good secret since you're unaware of all of it.
I write down the name.
I suppose.
And I'm like-
Don't say that. I point at
I'm
the
like-
thing you've written down.
I write it down and I put it in my hand and I go to like give it in a handshake so that it looks like as surreptitious as possible because I know she watches us.
Okay. You do that, he reads it. He's like, who the hell is a mayor?
Don't.
God, don't say that.
Why? This is so bizarre.
Like
Okay.
even if she doesn't appear here now, I'm sure she's gonna
Go on.
probably do something bad to you at some point because she's just got a radar for people who say her name.
Yeah, she's a living info hazard. So
So-
there you go. That's a good enough secret, right?
What?
So
What?
you know how crystal spheres work, right?
Yes.
So she cracked our crystal sphere.
What?
Yes.
No, no one's cracked the crystal sphere.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't. That's
Yes,
not.
they have. We
I
saw
was
it
used
happen.
as the power source for the laser that did it.
This is something I would have definitely heard about. What the?
What do you
Well,
mean you
who-
would have heard
Who
about?
are you people?
What do you think this is
Who are
stuff
we?
that's
Who are you?
commonly talked about?
Exactly. Who are we? Who are you? If you'd know all of these different things that have happened.
You asked for
So
one
nobody
secret, we've
talks
just
about
told
it.
you a shit ton of stuff.
I'm like, that's a god. That's a god. I'm the second or third strongest elemental in existence currently.
Fair enough. What are you god of?
What, pointing at me?
Yeah.
Heroes.
Oh, that's not possible. I know the god of heroes.
Yeah, it's him.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
The Colt's just narrowing his eyes at this guy.
But I've met the god of heroes before.
Yeah, you've met him. He's there.
No, Tina killed the god of heroes like last week.
I think you're out of date on your information,
Th-
sir.
Look, I've died a few times. I think I'd remember.
What?
I've died many times. I would know.
quick, just a quick aside. Question.
Yeah.
You must have heard of me though,
Who are you?
Belarus.
Valaris?
Okay, dumb question. What year is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Good catch on, Graham.
Oh, the uh, about I want to say about 100 AR.
I'm assuming
did
that is
why did it
much
take you so
earlier than
long
our
to
current
answer?
time.
Well, he's just trying to remember.
Also,
Joseph, I assume. Joseph,
Yes, that is massively in the past.
Okay.
for reference of your memory, Joseph, Valorous is what we called the old god of reproduction who died.
Sure, and they're like, oh yeah, I know them.
I'm
Vaguely.
at that point like, hey, so I don't want to be that person,
Uh,
but
before
to
you
us,
speak, I will Sonia will turn to you and say, "Yes, you're right." Just before you say anything, she just turns and after your question confirms what you asked was correct. So yes, that you are correct. All right, go
should
on.
we mention it?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna say this. So the secrets we've given you are even more powerful because they're literally secrets from your future.
Ah, it's a good point. Yeah, they're
Oh,
like Uber
Yeah,
secrets.
yeah, by the sounds of it, we're in the past.
You can bet on these like godly transactions happening in the future and not have to worry about it.
oh, cool. I'm sure I'll survive until then.
Yeah, 100%.
Assuming that
You're
it's
like
not very
definitely gonna
far in the
survive. Like
future.
nothing's gonna go wrong here.
Writes down a bunch of secrets.
Yeah, nothing could possibly go wrong
Yeah,
with you like gathering magical secrets to like increase in power. Like that has never gone wrong for anyone in the history of the universe ever.
yeah. On you go, I guess.
But
Just like,
It's just occurred to me though, we haven't gotten your name.
oh, my name's not that important.
What's
Yeah,
your
but
name, buddy?
I like to put names to faces. I'm old fashioned like
does
that.
your name start with a V?
No, my name does not start with a V.
What is it then? We've told you a bunch of secrets. Why is it like not important as what your name is?
There's just not much value in it. But if
And
you
you're not
must
a fae. You're not a fae.
Yeah, if you must know, it's nice to meet you. My name's Asirak. How do you do?
Fucking knew it, Joseph.
Well, yeah, that's why we.
I do
That's why
I
we're
did the like
broken.
I do when he says this here. I'm like, it's him. It's him.
Colt doesn't know who it is. He's like, what?
It's
He's like,
the
"Anyway,
guy.
Oh yeah, in the future you're really cool. Don't worry about it.
Oh, nice. But yeah,
You like get everything you want, and you do not get punked out by adventure after adventure. You like destroy those people.
oh, good. So yeah, just through that door.
Hey, if you were looking to like hide an object, where would you think of is the most clever place to possibly hide an object? Just asking because I'm like thinking about doing it.
Like, like a private demi-plane, or like core of a planet.
Well, what would you say if it had to be on the same physical plane of being as you, and you couldn't leave that plane, or it would be a problem?
Uh,
Are you big on the core of the planet at that point? Is that your best option? Because
I
that
mean,
might destroy the thing if you put it in the core of a planet.
I mean, I guess you could. I guess like core of the planet's a good one. If it needs to be on the same plane as you, you could theoretically weave it into the astral sea itself, so that
Graham,
it's just everywhere.
I love that I didn't initially know what you were asking, and then immediately was like, "Oh, okay." What a fucking question.
Like, yeah, the astral sea because
But
it's
the
everywhere.
astral sea is not on the same plane as you though, because the
I-
astral sea is its own individual plane, right?
I guess, yeah. but
Unless you take the new Planescape books too literally. No, is it Planescape? No, not Planescape. I'm thinking of Planes. The Spelljammer
Spelljammer.
books. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you take
I
them
mean, if
literally.
it's the same plane, then I don't know, man. What is the object you're trying to hide?
It'll be some sort of like probably like a small box of some kind.
Oh, are
You
you
know-
trying to make a phylactery?
Yeah, I'm like just looking for like advice from someone who I know seems like a brilliant mind, and in the
Oh.
future you become one of the greatest like magic users in the history of the world.
Oh, Fume, do you remember the story of when Acererak completely fucking annihilated the Lady of Pain? Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah, that was amazing. Like no one thought it was possible, but Acererak did it.
Oh, sounds like my future's is gonna be great. Yeah, I'd probably, I don't know. You could make it as like you could make it like a key, like two
Mhm.
halves of a key that you,
Mhm.
I don't know, like fit together.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, you could even make it like a puzzle in part of a dungeon, so that the adventurers doing the dungeon like assemble it for you or whatever.
Yeah. I'm taking notes, and I'm like, we will check this later in the future.
Or you could hide it on like the moon,
That's a good idea, actually. The moon's not a bad one.
or you could make your phylactery. You could describe your phylactery on the crystal sphere you're in. Is not a bad one.
Mm-hmm. But would that not run the risk if someone manages to crack the crystal sphere, which
Who's
we know
gonna
happens?
break a crystal sphere? They're
we-
practically
no, we
invincible.
just told you.
We have
you
just
who.
told you it does happen.
Oh yeah, true. Probably not there then.
I would tell you not to do that. That seems like a bad plan.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Maybe a planet that doesn't get blown up. A grain of sand.
Sadly,
is
there
another
aren't
good
actually
one.
that many of them.
A grain of sand.
Mm.
The primordial chaos somehow.
I'm like, hey, okay. So there's this planet, right, where these like weird spiders come from, that like
Mhm.
eat magic, and therefore and are really hard for people to get to it. So like, if you could like bury it somewhere on that planet before those spiders like really come into like technology and sentience.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
I'm just telling you, that's a tip from me to you.
Yeah, that's not a bad one. But yeah,
If he
grain
follows
of
that
sand on a
advice,
beach.
if he follows that advice, Acererak is now dead because that planet exploded.
Grain of sand on a beach is a good one.
Yeah, okay, yeah, good idea.
Anywho,
I've basically got a list of like different locations that Acererak thinks are cool for hiding things, so that I can like check them off later.
I know we're having like a fun conversation here, but we did come here to fight Tina.
Yeah. She just like points to the door over there, which is now like swung open magically. It's like, yeah, just go through that door.
Like as we're walking past, I'm gonna like give Acererak the finger guns, going, "Looking forward to your future, big buddy.
Hey, it sounds like it's gonna be good.
Just remember the name Fume as one of your friends who was really rooting for you."
Yeah, I'll remember you. If any of this pans out, and comes to my advantage, I'll carve your name in the very stars themselves.
Sick. Can't wait to get back to the future and see that happen.
Hopefully, us telling you any of this doesn't change anything.
Well, I'm sure it'll change things for the better for me.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just on your way.
Alright, have a nice day.
Will do.
As we get to like in this bit and start like walking away, Court's gonna like whisper a Fume and Sonia, just like, although all that part about not getting pasted by a bunch of adventurers and beating the Lady of Pain, that's what happens to him, isn't it?
Let's
He's
not
like a
say it
bad
out.
Some of it.
You're free to assume that. Nods.
I'm just gonna laugh. Ha, nice. Like,
To be
Court's
fair,
insight is high enough to know that you guys were like flipping it round.
Hey,
Like,
to be fair,
he does a lot
does-
of these things.
He doesn't get pasted by the Lady of Pain. That's Vecna.
I don't know.
Vecna gets pasted by the Lady of Pain.
Yeah,
but-
we're setting him up.
Yeah,
Asirak gets pasted by regular adventurers after he becomes a demi-lich.
Yeah, but I've put the idea there in case he talks to Vecna at some point. And
True.
then Vecna's like, I can take the Lady of Pain if you can.
Oh well, if my subordinate can take the Lady of Pain, I'll definitely be able to handle it.
Vecna being all like, not impressed, I can do that too, gets fucking
We get
clapped.
to we get to talk to Tina, and Tina is like Tina's actually Vecna. That's who Vecna was before all this stuff, and it's like
Oh,
this is
shit.
a weird gender flip.
Turns out when you're a lich, you just swap.
I mean, to be fair, in Wednesday game, Serac is a woman currently, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A woman and a good person.
Yeah. So you
Although
know.
to be fair, that's only in the dimension that we're originally from because of the room that we shoved a Sirac into.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not necessarily the case in all dimensions, but also Infinite
I
Universe
I
is infinite good Siracs.
Yeah, I just
And
said.
also
Just
infinite
another reason
ladies
for us to
Siracs.
have to get home.
Yeah, Wednesday universe.
Yeah.
Just another excuse for us all to try and
Original
get home.
Wednesday universe, not current Wednesday universe.
Yeah. Ah,
This Sirac
multiverses.
might be really good. You don't know.
Could
I mean,
be.
he is in a necromancer's lair. He's an apprentice
Talking
in an
about
necromancer's lair.
hearts.
Talking about like, oh, we should go back to the old system where it was just human heart.
So yes, we advance
Yeah, you come into this next room.
unproblematically.
There are 4 pillars in this room. There is a corridor that we'll reveal the rest of right now. Well, the rest of the bit you can see. There is another door, and then there is a corridor leading off this way. There is also a room with a large, heavy stone door in front of it. You also notice that this room is filled with spider webs.
Lovely. That was also a very lovely spot for Roll20 to crash.
Filled with spiderwebs. Fuck that then.
Yeah, it crashed hard as well, Jesus.
I'm having none of that.
Spiders? Oh
Spiders?
no.
Nah, mate.
Nope. I'm
Nah, mate,
shutting
nah.
down.
Nah. I'm not paid enough to deal with spiders.
I'm just gonna make a note on my character sheet. A Serac dash a Serac.
Asirak, look into this.
Okay. Back up.
I'm sure Asirak is doing lovely things in the future.
Eat. Which one did you say had the big heavy door?
This one is the big heavy door.
That looks like a door to a boss office.
Or the meat freezer.
Looks around at spider webs. Yeah. Not the kind of meat freezer you want to go into, though.
Freeze the meat.
Freeze the meat. Free the
Freeze
meat.
The meat.
Free the meat. Needs freedom. Been in there too long. Wants out.
Can we see any way of opening the big stone door?
Colt was just going to try push. Or like... Are they like tapered out towards us or anything like that?
Yeah,
Or
that's
can we
why.
see
That's why
hinges or
I'm
anything?
checking. Like, is
The
it just
lo-
flat or is there stuff?
The large, heavy stone door does seem like it seems. Roll me an Arcana check.
It's a stonework.
If they're magically locked, I'm just breaking out the lizard.
Or you actually, yeah, stone. If you have the stone working proficiency thing that dwarves get, you can roll that as well.
Nah, don't got that.
Sonia, this door has a rather clever but not very powerful, like magical lock. You think you could open it incredibly easily.
Lizzy
Like, it-
Wizzy, let's get busy.
It's a beautiful piece of magecraft, but like, you think you could just brute force the door open with just a burst of magic. But you do think it is elegant.
Ah, I just realised. Walks back into the other room. Hey, A-man!
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Which way? Because there's a couple of different paths up this way. Which way to the big boss, Tina?
I guess the fastest way is probably to go into the big stone door.
Yeah, it seems locked.
You just he tosses you like a spell scroll. He's like, there you
He
go.
tosses you a spell. Yeah. Oh, hot, hot, hot!
Yeah, he tosses you a spell scroll, and he's like, yes, that should be the way to unlock that door.
Did he toss
that's
me
probably-
knock?
It's not knock. It's a specific spell that opens doors here. It is for. It seems to be a door for opening it seems like a form of imprisonment spell, as in, it contains whatever's inside of it and prevents it from getting out. It magically reinforces like a room, basically, and then this spell undoes that.
Cool.
Why would you?
Thank you.
Like, Court's not asking this because Court doesn't know that, but why would you do that to their boss?
Hey guys, can I have like an hour?
You want to learn the spell
Yes.
rather than cast it.
Yeah, I want to know. I want to learn door magic. It is the strongest meta.
Exactly, it's the door meta. Why? What do?
Well, so you give me this scroll. This scroll's for opening this magical, let's say, a lock.
Uh-huh.
Which is used to seal something inside of a room, which is magic. I don't know. So want.
Yep, okay, 1, 100% yes, go for it. 2, can't help but wonder, why would you seal in the boss of this place unless A-Man over there is the boss of this place and
Sure.
Tina is some sort of like, you know who kind of monster that he's locked away.
For reference, Sonia, the spell is a Sirax Room of Reinforcement, and
Ooh.
reverse casting it makes the room non-reinforced or weakens the walls in a room, like makes them
What
crumbly.
level is that spell?
It is a first level. No, I'll say it's a second level spell.
Okay, I'm just gonna write that down so it's written somewhere.
And it's a second edition style spell. That's why it has a reverse cast, like
So,
in large.
what did you say it was called? A Serac
A Sirac Room of Reinforcement.
Room of Reinforcement.
You can reverse cast it to make things crumble away, or get rid of the effects of a reinforced room.
But casting it is what puts the seal on.
Yes. So
Yeah, creates a
you'll
room
have
of
to,
reinforcement.
yeah, you'll have to reverse cast it to open the door, basically.
Reverse.
So you spend an hour sitting in this room.
Look, I've
Writing
learned an old spell. I'm fucking well jazzed. Sonia's doing the little happy dance.
Yeah, it takes. It's a ritual spell. It takes it's 1 minute to cast, or you can cast it as a ritual spell and add 10 minutes.
Yeah. And I'll worry about effects and shit later.
Anyone who wants to destroy a piece of the wall needs to make a spell save against your. Needs to make an intelligence save against your spell save DC, or they can't break the wall.
Ah, that's cool.
For the reverse casting, the crumbling, I'll say. The wall gains vulnerability to all damage types, and if it has the sturdy property, it removes it.
Okay.
So yeah, Sonia gets out a pen and paper and starts scribing down spells. Also, Sonia, roll history real quick.
Yeah, I was just typing down magic wall must beat spell DC to break. That's close enough to what you said.
Yeah,
L'histoire?
yeah.
Ooh.
You remember, Sirac did have a lot of other old spells just lying around next to him in his room. Like books and scrolls. And this might be one of your only chances to learn all the magic. Just walks into a Sirac's room, beats the shit out of him, takes all his stuff. And he's
you
like,
do have an anti-magic punchy boy that could just walk in, just biff, counterspell this nerd.
It's giving that scene where in Rick and Morty when Rick messes with time, they go back in time, beat up Einstein, and Einstein's like, I will mess with time, I will.
Sonia weighing up want versus need.
A lot. There's like
But you want though.
all of Asirac's OG spells are up for the grabs when he was first starting out. Think of the potential.
Alright, so he has a he has a thought. What if I create another me that goes with you guys and I go spell hunting?
What if I take 12 hours to quickly whip up a simulacrum, and then me and Asirac can have a study session while you guys do the rest of things?
Could the copy not be the one that does the study session and just gives you all the knowledge afterwards?
No. I don't know how.
Okay.
I don't think.
I mean, if they're just writing the stuff down, no?
True.
Cole does not understand. Or he's trying to understand.
Do you take 12 hours to create a simulacrum and then have it go and write stuff down in a book for you?
Hey,
Nah,
if you're taking 12 hours, we might as well take a long rest.
No, I'm not taking 12 hours. I'm just gonna do my new thing. Which I thought of as, another way of creating more Sonias.
Oh, Angel?
No, better. This is a way of creating an actual Sonia, but not as good.
Sure.
I find some shit. Doesn't matter what.
Sure. You find some spider leavings in the corner of the room.
I was more referring to just like brick, rubble, whatever, because there's a lot of that.
Yeah, but you said you wanted shit. So
Sure,
that's the shit that's in this
Whatever.
room.
Yeah. And I true polymorph it into a Diviner Wizard Sonia.
Sure. You create a Diviner Wizard.
So I create a CR8, I think. My thing suddenly went weird. CR,
I
yeah,
believe
CR8.
Yeah.
9 or lower. So
It's 9 or lower, but Diviner is 8. So you
I've
create a
created
Diviner
a level
wizard.
8 Sonia.
Sure. Then you tell them, go copy spells.
He's got
then
lots
give-
of old spells. Really?
And then give you the spell.
Both
I
Sonias are like,
created
give
you,
me.
the knowledge.
Just, if he asks, tell him one of the new spells. Like,
Yeah, trade new spells for old spells.
yeah, Tasha's Caustic Brew. That's like a new one.
She's already heading off. Not listening anymore.
Sonia is just like listing out new spells.
Other Sonia's was like, old spells, gimme. I'll trade you new spell. Xeric's like, okay, I guess. Neat.
I didn't even get a chance to fucking... Like, I planned to make a new sheet for the Diviner Wizard with this new idea. Didn't even get a chance to do it before using one.
So yeah, do you reverse cast the spell to make the wall crumbly? Well, not crumbly, but just remove the effects of the previous one.
Yeah. I can't wait for us to So what's the Futurama Roswell episode? Bender at the end of that. That with this Sonya
that's
when
a-
we get sent back without grabbing her.
Yeah, that's a deep cut. Yeah, where he has to sit in the desert for like 1,000 years.
She's just like Sonya's just been sitting on this planet waiting.
It's like, oh, am I finally free? Am I free?
I mean, you were technically free the whole time.
The person inside,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Maybe.
That's wonderful.
Who are you? Are you Tina?
No?
Why not?
Do you want to go see Tina?
Yeah.
We were told this is where we'd find her.
Oh, okay. Just reaches behind their back, pulls out a web. It is like, yeah, here you go. Nice to meet you. I'm Verakath. Nice to meet you.
Does recognize name?
Roll history.
I'm fucking also scrolling through my stupid list of names. Like, could be anything in here.
I'm sorry, did I hear that wrong? What did she do when we said we were told we'd find Tina in here and she grabbed a what?
Web.
He grabbed a web from behind his back. And he's like, yeah, just grab onto this. Sonia, you know this spider? It's the one that Amer and Fume have been trying.
I know.
Trying.
I just wanted to make sure.
But this is the younger version of them.
Is
like-
that Verakath with a C or a K?
C.
Okay, because I did it with a K.
Yeah, you could just stab them now.
Magic, anti-magic, spider.
And like, yeah, if you just grab this web, it should take you directly to Tina's chamber.
Awesome. You're everyone like Fume. You are free to also history. I do not reveal that information.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna bother historying because I don't want to have to try and kill this spider.
I mean, Fume, roll history.
Oh,
Must
fuck.
roll.
The god has now said I must roll.
You recognize that spider, Fume, or at least the human form of the
My
spider.
That
15?
was me.
Oh,
I
sorry,
rolled a
Colt. You
15.
recognize? Yeah, Fume. That's good enough to recognize this guy.
Damn it!
You did only see him like maybe. It wasn't too long ago, and you know,
okay.
you've been looking at his picture while trying to assassinate him a lot. So
Could the 15 be Fume really recognizes them, but just can't put their finger on where?
Please
I mean-
don't make me try and blow this place up. Please.
you do recognize the person. You're like, I know that spider.
You.
He's like, yeah. So grab onto this web.
Fume, just grab the
Uh,
web.
Do you?
Yeah,
Are you gonna
I'm-
make me just grab the web? Because this is about to go down.
Yes.
Yeah, even Colt is going, yep, just grab this web.
So
'cause
Colt is just gonna
Colt is-
tackle me into the web.
Yeah.
Is that what's about to happen?
No, he's not going to be that aggressive about it.
I
Even
would.
in the
Don't
back
do
of
that.
his
I'm
mind-
blowing this room up. So you better do that.
Don't Colt, don't
okay,
make
if I
me
say
cast
you-
Dominate Monster on you, just to make you do it.
Sonya doesn't want to do it, but Sonya
Yeah.
will dominate monster to get Colt to do it.
I'm not strong enough to force Fume.
You see me begin to flare up as if I'm about to throw hellfire into this room. And kill everything
Ben
inside.
creepy
Colt-
Dragon
Colt-
Pan throws you into the web.
Yeah.
Ah!
I was gonna say Colt puts his hand inside his gay, the lizard comes out, so that gives Ben a bit of extra ease to grab and
But
do
if
that.
the anti-magic field is out, then the web.
The
will
web
work.
is not magic. Yes, you're right.
I mean, he can like back off when Ben grabs you and chucks you forward. Colt can be like whoa and like step back out of range. This room's big enough for that, right?
No.
Yeah, vaguely. You walk the web way.
I am
You-
betrayed.
And
Yeah.
Sonia will go through last and just be like, okay, so we will meet later. You're like pretty nice guy. Just watch out for someone by the name of Amir, and then touches the web.
Okay.
Yeah, and but
I
You're
wonder if
warning
they
our
mean-
enemies now.
Yeah.
I wonder if they mean like we'll meet later and get a coke or something. It's gonna be a real deep cut when they meet you and you're murdering their
Is-
children.
like Colt already did what he did. He puts the lizard away, by the way, because he's like, with high wisdom, he's like, don't go messing with the past. But he is tempted to. He is tempted to Marty McFly this.
Hey, I waited
Are you
until none of you were there to know that I was changing the past.
You're gonna sleep with your own mum. Creepy, but okay.
Nice.
No,
I
no, the very
I
last
endorse
bit.
this as the god of reproduction.
no, stop it, you. Also, don't know who that is.
So
You're
you
a
could
bad
go
god of
back in
reproduction.
time and fuck your
It's the
mom.
last. It's the last line from the film where he's like, also, if you ever get like slighted by a tiny fire elemental, chill out a bit, yeah. Just take it easy on him. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay, I guess like
Grant.
I guess if he like beats me in cards, I won't get as mad about it.
as he says that is when Colt puts his hand on the web and then teleports. And then Colt's like, "Damn it!"
Yeah, my
He
warning's
did not
just
get the point.
beware anyone called a mayor.
Well,
Okay.
Colt's just
That-
specified, just said a small fire elemental, and he's like, "Just chill out, okay?"
Yeah, mine is genuine
be cool
warning
about
of, if you meet someone by that name, just watch out.
Dumb question. Roughly how far in the past are we?
Got it. You are very far in the past.
Okay. Okay. I think
Uh,
we might be too far in the past for what I thought of doing. Actually.
Then I'll then go in. Sonia, do you touch the web?
I touched the web last, so I could say the evil word without anyone else hearing. So yes.
And then you go through.
The evil word.
Of just like never interact with this Amir person. But yeah, well done. You technically found the secret way to get to the end.
Yay!
And it only cost you
Yay!
some secrets to a Sirak. And not killing the spider guy. He was recently
that would-
born.
Because that would mess with the future.
He's not very old at this point. You could easily kill him. So
I would have
fast.
done too if it wasn't for those meddling kids.
You definitely could have, yeah. And changed the entire future.
Yeah, that could have had a butterfly effect.
You mean it could have had a butterfly effect? All it would have done
No, it
is
would have had
meant
a
we didn't
spider
waste-
effect.
We didn't waste a bunch of time, and I wouldn't have blown up a bunch of planets. All the like, so many fewer people would have died if I'd just been allowed to kill him right there.
You undied them.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have had to undie them in the first place if I kill him.
Wait, doesn't that create a paradox that would delete you then?
Exactly,
I
which
doubt
is
it.
that's why you shouldn't go messing with the past, because then you start.
I'm sure
Messing
whatever
with all
whoever's
those,
in
like,
charge of time will
potentials.
turn up and be like, "Stop it."
I mean, not
True,
that that's what I believe happens with time travel, but it scares
Either that, or you
people.
would have took it. Either that, or you would have took a swing at him, and one of the numerous people that we know who mess with and control time would have turned up and said, "No."
I'm very unafraid of the people we know who mess with and control time.
So yeah, you appear in this room. There are a bunch of empty chamber seats. And a coffin at the end.
Oh, we should get them a throat sweet.
What's this? Is this water or stone?
It is a shallow pool of water with blue stone, maybe an inch underneath the water.
What are these? Are they just
Uh,
like wall sconces?
Sconces.
Oh, these are the same sort of. They are like the same sort of statues as you saw earlier, but they are glowing to provide some light.
Right. Yeah. Nene. 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 Nothing.
Foolish mortals! Who dares disturb my slumber?
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to wake you. You can go back
One,
to
yeah,
sleep
that too.
on our account.
Okay.
Take it, your Tina then.
Yep. Tina's the name, magic's the game.
Also, looks at everybody else in the room. Mortals.
Actually, yeah, looking at it, don't see many mortals in this room, actually.
I mean, there's the bat and the mind flayer. I think that's it.
Is it that guy we brought with us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the mind flare.
Wait, he's a mind flayer?
Well, he's an
Yeah,
Alhu.
that's what a mind flayer is.
He's just waving at you like, yeah, hello.
Waving with the tentacle.
Wow, I did not know you were a mind flayer.
Wow, I'm really good on you not seeing race that hard.
Yeah, I just didn't think about it. Like,
Okay, so
Oh.
he has a thought for you. Just thinking out loud.
all non-elementals look the same.
Technically, I just realised we're immune to the effects that of changing time because of the crystal that's in your forehead and the magic that I know.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, if we technically, oh, actually that's a good point. I was gonna say if we kill this person, then all of the bad stuff will stop happening. But then no one will know we did that. But I suppose
Is
it's
that
better.
negative?
I mean, I guess not. I mean, as in like no one knows, so no one's like, thank you, we on your side. But yeah, I'd rather a good thing be done.
No one knows what it's like.
Also, the Alhoon is like, Tina! You're Tina! This is very the past. I have no clue what's happening. But you're very
Yeah.
early for work.
By thousands of years. By 1,000 years.
Is-
Yeah. Hey, Tina, curious, are you a powerful are you like a magic caster?
Yeah,
Pretty good? Like, are you?
I don't mean to toot my own horn, but yes, I'm pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I taught that a Sirak kid everything he knows. You know, I think he's gonna go far.
See, I think in the future you're gonna cast a spell that's gonna really backfire and send some people that were trying to stop you doing something bad into the past.
That was going to be my next question. Is are you thinking about dabbling with time magic?
No. Steps back into coffin.
It's
Closes.
alright, we're not here to like reprimand you or anything. More sort
I
of just
am,
to let you
fuck
know
you.
something's gone wrong. Okay, okay, maybe a few miss.
Gets
No,
back
I'm
out
just-
of coffin.
Nah,
So-
I'm just joking.
So hypothetically, if I was to start researching time magic, what would have went wrong?
I mean,
Everything?
I mean, we can't know till we get back.
Right, so I sent yous back in time?
Yeah. So,
but
alright.
not on purpose. Like you didn't cast a spell and send us back. I think, I mean, the points at Sonia and Fume. They can most certainly explain it better than me. But I think something's gone wrong.
Yeah, alright. You know what? Full transparency. In the future, you do something with robots to make them
What?
sentient. Just
What's
listen.
a-
Just listen for now. Questions can come after.
Pulls out a notepad, writes down what's a robot.
And there's a whole thing where they become sentient and it's like a big secret thing and the government's kind of shit and you're doing it behind their backs.
Okay, yeah.
we came here, but in the future, to stop you, because like lots of innocent people were dying because of it.
Or not necessarily stop, more so talk to you about it, because we didn't know whether you meant them to react the way that they did, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
But like all of this happening to us really didn't help your case of you being innocent.
Right. So, I created. Okay. First question: what are robots?
Uh, do you know?
Automatons?
Yeah, do you know like the magic that can be to create golems?
Yeah, I know about like flesh golems and
Yeah,
stuff.
so golems with more advanced intelligence.
Oh, like human, like sticking a human soul inside a golem or something like that.
Uh, yes,
Not
but with
really.
no, sort of yes, but without the need of taking someone else's soul.
Ooh, like creating a soul.
Kind of, yes. Once they
Ah,
become intelligent enough.
I had been working on something like that, but fair enough. Yeah.
Like we're like not against that or anything. It's just like lots of innocent people are getting killed and there's like not it's not good. We're trying to stop people killing people.
Okay. What do you want me to do about it?
I'll say that's the problem. We don't fucking know because we're in the past.
We don't know because we don't know what you did, because as soon as we just came to talk to you about it, things started time dilating, or at least I think that's what that was. We have a few associates who do the same sort of magic. Uh,
Oh, I think I know what
and
the
then we
spell
got
you're talking about.
and then we got zapped back here.
Yeah, it's a thing that creates like a temporal barrier, and it sort of like gradually slows down, then reverses the flow of time on a thing as it approaches you to prevent it getting close to you.
Okay, so how did
But
we end up so far back in time in response to that?
well, like, I mean, did you like teleport at me?
Might have.
If you like teleported, I
Maybe.
guess yeah, if you teleported, you would have crossed the like spatial threshold for the reversal of time.
Okay,
So
well, why would have you set that up in the first place anyway?
I mustn't have wanted people to visit me.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable. I get that impulse.
Look, I'm being honest with you here because the easiest solution to fix all of this is to kill you right now. But, as I said, our whole thing is to try and not kill and stop murderiness happening.
I mean, I
Also,
guess I
if
could
we
just
also if we do that, there's the question of, does that cause the paradox where we don't end up coming here in the first place, and we
Uh,
don't end up doing work for
I guess I could not invent the soul
fucking where we
forge.
were before.
So,
Do you want me to not invent the soul forge? I could not do that.
Mm,
no, I don't think what's happening in the future is a bad thing.
wait. Question.
Yes.
So in the future, the robots, as far as we can tell, are entirely mechanical and not soul-based.
Yeah, our friends who were able to read their makeup said that there was a space where a soul would go, but not that they had one. But they were like aware enough as if they did have one. So you're right,
Huh.
Fume.
Hold the soul forge.
Okay, what does the Soul Forge do?
Well, you put a person in it, and it turns the person into a automaton of some sort, like a robot.
No. What the soul forge does is it lets you create new life in the form of like you take various components based on the type of life you're trying to create, and then you sort of through various magical means weave it together into a new person.
Well, that's cool.
I don't believe that works in principle.
I mean, it's sort of like It's like I sort of learnt the principle of it as I studied like uh there's a specific magical artifact called an infinity spindle that turns someone into a god. Once you become a god, you gain the power to create life. But the infinity spindle kind of sucks because once you become a god, way more powerful, it makes you the weakest type of god, and then all the other gods kind of want the spindle off you so that they can become stronger. So I made a deal with the person who got it to study how they create life, because they did create an entire race to disguise themselves. They're just identical copies of themselves so that they could hide from other gods.
Oh yeah, I know. We know that.
So I studied that,
of
and then I
them.
replicated their technique in an arcane fashion, rather than through like divine spiritual power or whatever.
Well, if they're your creations, sure you don't want people going around just killing them en masse, right?
Oh no, of course not. But I don't really
Yeah,
know what I
don't-
should do about it. Like, do you want me to
don't
not invent
know.
it, or invent it, or invent it?
I mean,
but...
you
could
already have
just-
invented
or you
it.
could-
It's right there.
You already have or you could just
No, she's just holding. She's just the coffin behind her is just a coffin that she was in, and she's currently just holding a bunch of like documents and stuff. She hasn't made it yet.
Okay, people who are smarter than me. Question, probably a dumb one. If you, points at Tina, agree that on and says the date that it was that we were going to her workshop, if on that date you agree to just lower your spell to let us come see you, would that stop this whole conversation happening and therefore you don't lower the spell? Or would that create some sort of paradox or some other horrible thing? Or would that send us back and allow us to talk to you then?
I don't know. Maybe. Hang on. Let me. He pulls out. Pulls out like a stone tablet.
Yeah,
and
you
starts
focus on
writing
that. I'm just gonna proofread these blueprints for you.
Okay, sure. Sonia, before you lies an incredibly complicated technical document that is, as far as you can tell, the rudimentary beginnings of like how to create life via arcane magic.
Yeah.
Like an entirely new race.
Look, Joseph, I know that I have the god power to look backwards, so I'm just gonna make sure I analyze these very carefully,
Yeah, you very carefully.
and then I can figure it out
Totally.
later. Just doing the photographic memory. Yes, yes.
And so it's like, yeah, so I learned this. I did that. What is happening in the future?
So, like, there's a big war happening, and see, we're kind of confused because what you're saying doesn't match up with the information we're getting in regards to what you're doing. Like, there's the robot people who essentially the golems. They were created to make everyone's life on the planet easier. And then the intelligence got upgraded. As far as we can tell, you were implementing it in them, and then for some reason spreading information that it was done by the Time Dragon, who's like the enemy of like
The opposing side of the war,
yeah, the enemy of this planet.
civilization.
Yeah. And like the government were killing the robots because they, like, the lower downs were told, oh yeah, they're evil, kill them. But we checked with the big boss and they're like, no, they should get their own rights, which sounds more like what you would want. But we checked all the way down and up the chain, and it led to like almost directly to like a couple of people, you being one of them, and then all of this happened.
Interesting. I don't really know what to do.
Why do I have a feeling that we're going to all have to wait until we get back to our own timeline the long way?
Turns to everyone and is like, I also did just realize, technically we don't know that this person was the one that was responsible. It was someone on their level. So technically, this person could be actually innocent, but they could have created the original thing, and someone else could be misusing it. Or could be someone that's jealous of this person.
Do you want? Oh yeah. Do you want some refreshments?
I'm good.
Well, Alhoon friend, what do you take?
Oh, brain. Got any of that? Tina's like, sure. Goes up to this wall, opens like a sliding door, pulls out like a giant aboleth head, and just is like, yeah, you can have the brain from this.
Wait,
Nom nom nom.
He's like, ooh, that's a lot.
wait,
Big chunk of brain
is
there.
that the aboleth that you were trying to get us to the meeting with?
No, looks different.
Okay, just making sure.
I was gonna say that'd be a
Sonia,
long shot.
roll Arcana, Sonia.
Or Cardinal.
How long do aboleths last?
Oh god, fucking. No one knows.
Give me an Arcana roll, Sonia.
No one knows. Good answer.
Sonia, you would be aware that while aboleths are immortal unless they're
They
killed,
pass on. Yes.
but they when they die, their memories are transferred
To the next one.
in a sort of to the next one in a
Yeah.
sort of reincarnation style cycle.
Okay, question
So-
to you. Do you do this often to aboleths?
It's like, well, there is this one aboleth that just keeps trying to like steal the forge from me. They've been at it for like 5 years now.
Hey, what? Tina's saying that?
Yeah, Tina's saying that.
Turns to Fume. Good news, Fume. That custom uniform that we're getting built might be useful after all.
Are you saying this problem is going to continue for a long time?
Possibly. So,
Oh,
By the
better
sounds of
install
it.
some better aboleth pest control things.
yeah, but that might be what causes this problem. Maybe just stop messing with aboleths?
Yeah, but it's the aboleths that come here and attack me.
Ah, why are they attacking you?
Well, I think they learned about the Soul Forge, and so they keep trying to get it.
Why do they want it?
Something about creating like a giant army to take over the world and bring down the gods and take back their old empire or whatever.
Okay, I mean,
Well, that sounds pretty damn important.
yeah, that's
Yeah, that's what the aboleths are always spouting on about.
Yeah, but it's important to mention that this is happening to you.
Yeah, but like, fucking, I get attacked by 800 people every week. There were like 20 adventurers that came through here and tried to kill me. There was a dragon. That was pretty dangerous. There's even a guy named Greg. He did not know what was happening, but he wasn't happy about undead being near his farm.
Poor Greg.
Okay, so I think we've sort of pieced together that this is your fault, but not. And there's a good chance that Mr. Aboleth Man might be still trying to get that off you.
Like a double agent type deal.
Yeah, so could be using your own stuff to ruin your stuff. Possibly even to implicate you.
I mean, hell, if he perpetuates all of the rumors that Tina's super constructs are the result of time dragon meddling and people start killing them en masse, it prevents her from growing any kind of like force against the aboleths.
Which they
So
might
it'd be a smart move.
They might be assuming that what you're doing, like even if you're not, they might be under the assumption of, oh, this is an enemy. They're clearly building an army against us.
I mean, hell, if they want to infiltrate in and get this Soulforge item, destabilizing the civilization that would be the defending force of the Soulforge is just a smart move. Causing destabilization and civil war inside it, causing one faction against another that is actually just one faction in of itself to kill each other or kill themselves, makes them dead weak and easy to pick off.
Hey, that's probably why I put up some sort of like time barrier in the future to prevent the aboleth from stealing it.
As a last line of defense.
Okay, what
And then
about
we've got caught in it.
what about this? In the future times, I know this doesn't help you now, so I apologize. Admittedly, this all depends. If we can't get back, then we'll just have to fucking sit and figure it out anyways. But assuming we get back, there's gotta be some way to do it. I might be able to call the time dragon and fix if need. But in future, would you be willing to, in quotation marks, surrender the Soul Forge to me, because I'm the god of reproduction? I'll rehouse it in my heaven, and let you build a workshop around it, and you will be under my protection.
That seems pretty legit.
Obviously, so long as you aren't responsible for this.
Cool. Can I also have a supply of blood that is a lifetime supply for me? And the lifetime is forever.
What do you mean?
Well, I am a vampire, you see.
Ah, right. I mean, I could probably figure something out for that.
I mean, if it's in your domain, surely you can manifest a gigantic vat of stuff.
Yeah.
Thumb up.
What type do you want?
AB positive.
All I had in my head was, I guess I could open up a portal to the dimension of blood.
The blood dimension.
No,
Meanwhile,
shut the portal! It's too much blood.
I'm just imagining Sunya Heaven. Okay, we have the one pool of water that everyone uses to bathe, and it's just water elementals. Or the other thing that you can use to bathe there is a massive waterfall of blood over there.
Yeah.
Do you want that, or the
Because-
small puddle of water?
Because it has to be a waterfall that recycles, because otherwise the blood will go stale. It has to keep moving.
Yeah. So you've got like
You can
the
have a vat that agitates it.
So yeah, you have the waterfall river of blood that then recycles back into the waterfall,
Yeah.
or small puddle of water. Those are the only fluids here. Also the McDonald's, which has Coke and lemonade and
Yeah. Look, it's a work in progress. People are actively making it better over there. Not me, but my angels. But yeah, how does that sound to you? Waterfall of blood?
thumb up.
Okay.
I'm down for this. This sounds great.
Well,
So I collect on this deal in like what?
what year is it again?
100
100.
DR.
Joseph, I know you probably do have it written down. I'm not going to make you say the date, but do you know the date of what we are at?
Yes.
Okay. I tell him that date, her that date, them that date.
She thanks you for the date.
I imagine it's a while away.
I was like, yeah, cool. See you in like about 10,000 years. That'll be nice.
Okay. Now,
Uh,
the only problem
How
is
do we
us
get
getting
back?
back.
I could try and send you back. I'm pretty sure I've got a handle on this whole time travel thing. A sandwich appears next to her.
Also, if you're pretty good at time magic, I have a friend you might want to talk to. Might want to talk to you, if that's okay.
And it's like, that sandwich was definitely supposed to appear now.
By now, do you mean now, or do you mean when you did it?
Well, I sent it forward 1 week into the future.
When did you do that?
2 years ago.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I got this.
I mean, hell,
Look, I have 10,000 years to improve at this. I'm sure I'll get better.
Yeah, exactly. So, you send us forward, and when we reappear, you send us forward again, and just keep doing that.
And each time you'll be a bit better and a bit more accurate.
Yeah, sure. How
So-
far should we start? How far should I throw you to begin with?
Let's-
Like 100 years?
We'll just try a year to get an idea
Yeah.
of what kind of error you're working with.
So, it,
Okay.
like, starts as a week, then they could do a month, then they could do a year, then they could do 10 years.
Until they get it like really bang on, and it's like, okay, just go straight to the date then.
Sure, sure. Rubs hands together. It's like, gather round, gather round. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got this.
Oh, wait a minute. I meant, I'm gonna say that as she activates it the first time.
Cast spell. Right. 1 week into the future. See you in a week.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Alright, how far did we go?
Yeah, let's find out. You appear 66 weeks in the future.
Alright, wait,
How
wait,
long?
wait, wait. Before you try and send any further,
Oh god, right, sorry, that version of the spell was terrible.
yeah, I need to go and pick up my kid.
Yeah, they've been here a while.
I tried to stop you before you cast the spells. I realized at the worst possible time.
Yeah, although, to be fair, they're having a great time.
I mean, they're welcome to stay.
Sure. I mean, I think they're still just hanging out with a Serac. They're having a great time together, those two.
Okay, well, do me a favor. After you cast the spell on us, go and ask her to, like, write down all of the stuff that she did for me,
Oh, yeah, hang on.
and then she's, like, 100% free to do whatever she wants.
Also, behold!
Mm-hmm.
The basis of the Soul Forge! And she pulls out a tiny metal, like, disc with some runes carved into it.
Point,
It's a
point,
terrible card game.
points it round. You forgot the marking here.
Damn it! Throws it on the ground. She also, like, climbs over a coffin, folds down the other side. Ow. Picks up some notes, climbs over coffin again, and is like, yeah, here you go. Hands to Sonia.
Is this just like, here's 100 spell scrolls?
It's like so many spell scrolls. You unfurl it, and it's just the paper just keeps going.
God, this is just what I needed. Some light bedtime reading.
All right, I'm pretty sure I can send you like a month into the future with like some degree of accuracy.
All right, Let's see how good you can do it this time. What's the date?
You appear 19 months in the future.
All right, you were slightly off.
Uh,
How long did she try to send with?
1 month. And she's like,
So,
oh god,
like-
it's you.
You were off
Okay,
by a
so
factor of
she's
90.
still- Yeah.
Don't worry, I've gotten a lot better. A lot better since then.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't believe in you.
Nah, they're still doing what we want. It's just like it's taking longer. I how
What's the
how's the
alternative? We just wait for 10,000 years.
yeah, how's the Bab doing?
Oh, I think them and Asirak left like 2 months ago. I haven't seen them since.
Huh. I wonder if I accidentally created the one from this universe that became the mega the undead person. Good luck to them.
We have
Interesting.
we have bigger fish to fry.
Oh, the Sunya web weaves as Sunya creates another Sunya.
Oh god, the
The
sun.
the whole universe shut us. Oh no, it's another one of them.
It's fine. They helped
Whoa.
us, so they're mostly good.
Oh,
All right. How far are you intending to send us this time?
I reckon I can send you like 1 year in the future with some accuracy.
Okay, 1 year.
See you in 1 year.
See you in exactly 1 year.
Yeah, you appear 1 year later.
Yeah, you
Like-
did it.
Dead on. Perfect. Alright. Decades now? Try decades.
I love the idea of dead on, perfect. There's like a calendar behind them, and it's tomorrow that's circled, and they just like pull the calendar down. Perfect, dead on.
Oh,
Yeah, but one of them was a
counted-
leap year, so there was a 29th of February that they didn't account for.
He's like, God damn it. Fucking February.
All right, just let's go for 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. They send you 60 years into the future. And they're like, "Ooh, man, it's been a while. Definitely, that makes 60 years.
All right,
Look, I finished the Soul Forge.
nice. You forgot that symbol again.
Fuck!" Throws it on the ground. Oh. So you want to try like a century now?
Yeah, fuck it,
Century?
100, go for it.
I mean, we're still in the many
It's
nines of thousands to
six-
catch up.
100 years into the future. And she's like, "Look, I finished it. I did it. Also, you were 500 years further on than I thought, but I did finish it. And I remembered that fucking symbol." You
Yeah.
see the symbol is plastered over all the walls.
Yeah. He's like, so just leans over. Yeah, good job.
Oh.
Alright, so how far back were we? 10,000.
Yeah.
We were 10,000.
Sure.
So we've gone forward.
Like 200
What was it?
ish.
Yeah, you've just gone forward 600 years in one jump.
Oh yeah.
It was just 600.
So
and-
700 ish.
600 and well, yeah, 600ish because the other ones were in like days and months.
Alright,
Like 600.
let's
and-
go. Let's
was-
go for a nice 1,000.
Yeah, let's do thousands.
I trust
you get
you.
to 6,000 years into the future. So you're 6,700 years basically from where you started. And they're like, "Oh my god, hi, nice to see yous again. It has been a fucking while.
Yeah.
Some new colonists are landing on the planet. I'm sure they'll be very nice."
Yeah, I
mean,
think they
this-
mostly are.
I mean, yeah, they seemed nice to us. If it's the ones that
Yeah.
we're thinking of.
I think the Imperials, they called themselves. They seem pretty chill.
Man, they've been calling them. How long have we been? Did you say 6,000 years?
You're
So-
you're 7,700 years from where you started. Oh, sorry, yeah, 6,700 years from where you started. So about 7,000 years. Yeah.
So they've been calling themselves there for 3,300 years. Damn.
Let's try for the date on the dot. I think I got this.
At least if you are going to try and go for the actual date, try to gauge it so that we might turn up just a bit early,
or
just in case.
or how about you go for a specific date that's before then, just
Yeah,
in
that's what I meant.
case.
That's what I meant. Like
Because
maybe
then
like a year prior.
Sure, that's
Or did-
fair.
or-
Yeah. that
Or were
makes-
you thinking something more precise than you?
I was just meaning like the closer we get, the better they'll be at this. So
I've had 7,000 years of practice since I last saw you guys.
This is true.
I got this.
all right, send us exactly 100 years to the day forward.
You got it. 100 years to the day. She's off by 2 days.
Okay.
Suppose a couple of days isn't that bad.
Just like, God damn it.
Fucking time streams. And February again.
Goddamn Februaries.
So it was actually one day, but they didn't account for February.
Okay.
Burns calendar.
So can you send us to like the day before the date that we were at, and we'll just like spend the day with you until other us vanish.
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Warms up hands.
1,000 years into the future. Shit.
1 billion years into the future. Oh, the universe died. Oh, that's not good.
Ah, fuck. Ah, well, that's the campaign over. Shit.
Oh, she's
Got
2
the
days
bad
out.
ending.
She's 2 days out again, but you appear like 2 days before you were supposed to arrive, so you spend like 3 days with her. Also, you appear. Hang on.
Well, that's not so bad. 3 days to lay low, effectively.
You appear in this place.
Yeah, I was going to say, wouldn't the place start updating? But obviously, I wasn't expecting you to have a whole bunch of maps for each timeline or time zone.
And she's like, "Oh, you've arrived." And yeah, I guess you do reappear there. I shouldn't have put my desk here.
We landed on the desk.
Yes, you are on her desk.
I mean,
Oh, God damn it,
it's
desk.
fine as long as you weren't doing this in the exact same spot to other people. Then you don't have to worry about it anymore.
That's a very good point. That I definitely wasn't doing that to other things or animals or people. Cat lands in your head, Paul.
Oh, it's
Meow.
pet's cat.
Anywho, hi. We are Looks at Watch 3 days early. Which we could abuse, but I'm gonna say let's not.
I mean, as I said, yeah, like 3 days to just effectively lay low. I did get cursed and poisoned and stabbed a lot. The rest
Hey.
would be welcome.
Yeah, the cat lets you pet it for a bit, and then it scratches you after just a random amount of time because it's a cat.
Ah,
Cats will do
excellent.
cat things. Court doesn't hold it against them.
I've got 3 days to look through this infinite list of spells.
I guess court would just be like, I guess if you got like a lounge or some like office space that just never gets used,
Yeah, sure. I mean,
court will
This-
just go in there and he'll just meditate and practice like the key sensory thing, like feeling around the universe around him for like the couple of days,
For, like,
and
30
crucially
days.
rest because he's like on like less than half.
Nice.
I'll call up the time dragon just to reassure him that we're not fucking the timeline up.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He,
well,
gi-
yeah.
he gives you you get a text back, thumb up.
Of like, I know we
Just
could
from what-
abuse this, but we're gonna wait until other us is gone.
The time dragon does say, "That's fine. Tina's pretty good at not fucking the timeline over. I've only had to visit her like 4 times."
Wow,
that's
rookie numbers.
yeah. So, what do you do for fun in here? Making robots?
Oh yeah.
Actually, in fact, you can get us up to date.
Did you fix the soul forge properly?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's great, little gizmo. Behold, and then
Is
she
there
just
a typo on those runes?
uh,
Eye
no.
twitches.
I checked that so many times. So many.
You went the same place my mind did, which is just twitches a little bit. I was sort of expecting to see the error.
Behold my infinite power. Behold the Soul Forge's great work. Creates a cat.
That is a great work.
See, that cat there, that was the first cat that I made, and I sent it into the future.
Well,
It's here now.
it doesn't know that, so that's fine.
True.
Yeah, from its perspective, the trip was seconds.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
good to see that little cat again.
Okay, so just to clarify, it's not you who's doing all of the misinformation shit, right?
No, I mean, I just get sent robots that people said were defective, and then I repair them.
Okay. What is your
Have
repair?
you put up the time dilation thing for the same reasons you mentioned 10,000 years ago?
Oh yeah, those bastard aboleths just keep coming. And
Why?
one of them is set up just around. It's because they really want the Soul Forge. I've done some digging. I've interrogated them a few times. They basically want to create loads of mortals that can worship them and give them power equal to the gods, and then destroy the gods. Just all of them. That's their plan.
Interesting.
So yeah, in a couple of days, once other us is gone, we'll start relocating you if you want.
Sure.
I'm trying my best. This is just me hand waving it for trying to help Joseph story purposes. And I'm trying my best to use all of my magic to suppress us being here, so other us doesn't detect that other gods of us are there.
Yeah, Court's like, I'm not sure how I'd mask myself from myself. Although this time dilation bubble is probably going to do all that work for me.
Oh god, my Colt X Colt fanfiction is totally gonna come real now.
Oh God, that's a thing.
Oh,
Why,
Tina's
though?
like, yeah, I've seen loads of comics of you guys and your adventures. Hands you, Cult X Cult Boy Love manga she's been reading.
Oh, I love Cult X Cult Boy Love. That's my favorite one.
I mean,
Puts in
the most
bin.
popular one is
Puts in
Sunya
bin.
X Sunya because there are so many of them.
Oh yeah, I quite often go to conventions and sign multiple copies of different ones of them.
Wait,
Just-
are you drawing them as well, or is this just you shining other people's art?
A bit of both.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it
I'm
was
so glad
fun.
you guys are the popular ones.
Tina's like, it's been fun like keeping track of you guys while you've like been wandering about the universe. It's cool. It's like
Yeah,
I know them.
seeing the
Not yet.
weird shit we get up to.
Yeah, I've just been following you on your YouTube channel.
The hell is that?
Oh, it's on your phone.
Yeah, Ben set it up. He's been recording all of your
Take you as
shit.
the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting recorded by the god of remembrance.
And so yeah, Tina's like, yeah, I'm happy to go somewhere where the Soulforge will be safe and people won't be able to abuse it, and it will only be used for like important things.
Just as a hypothetical, I'm not
Cat,
saying we
a
do
cat
this.
falls on Sonya's face.
I'm
Important
not
thing.
saying I'm not saying we do this, but just as a hypothetical, if you've been defending yourself from these aboleths for tens of thousands of years, there can't be that many of them, right?
Oh,
Do you
there
have
are
any?
a lot of them.
There are a lot of aboleths, and they keep coming back.
Oh wait, yeah, you said that they just reincarnate into themselves, don't they?
Yeah, they gain the memories of
Uh.
all of their past lives, which is why they're a big problem. Because it
Oh.
doesn't matter if I kill them; eventually more will show up
Also,
who
cool.
are the same people.
Colt, to give you kind of an idea, you know the Mind Flayer guys?
Uh-huh.
They're essentially like kind of a parallel to them
Okay.
in terms of their widespreadedness.
The Alhoon next to you is like, "Hello."
Yes, I know I've been killed by mind flayers numerous times.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, it's alright. They weren't like you. They were like genetically modified and perverted in a not that kind of way, but in a, to nature kind of
Perversion of
way.
nature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kind of way.
Hi, one
A
holds out a tentacle.
doesn't. Sorry, but I am going to leave you hanging.
No.
Nothing personal. It's just he like shudders a little bit.
Tentacle droops in sadness.
Okay. So literally, the best option is just to remove their target from this location, so they don't come here no more.
I mean, yeah,
Because we can't just take the fight to them and say, "Hey, stop it."
yeah. That is my logic of if we take this person away from here, they can still keep doing the work they're doing, but essentially it paints the target onto my back and makes it much harder for them to go after this person. And
It also means they have no reason to like spread rumors on this
Yeah.
planet or destabilize it.
that's what I was gonna say next. As soon as this person's gone, they have no reason to even give a shit about that planet. So it should resolve all of our problems. Well, all of the problems apart from the entire of the Aboleths wanting to probably kill me. But
Yeah, but they're not gonna know it's in your domain.
yeah,
We should probably
I'll have it hidden.
also the
If they
advisor
do
guy's
figure
like
it out, it's gonna take a long ass time for them to figure out where it actually is.
the
It'll
advisor
take
guy's
them
like
basically no time at all to notice it's not here no more.
yeah, the advisor guy's like, oh yeah, we should probably go arrest that Aboleth guy, or I should just at least send out the signal to arrest him.
I
Yeah.
still would wait until it's past when
Yeah.
we are gone, because it would
Yeah, wait until 3 days time.
like if you send out a signal, then other you would find out you sent a signal, and that might mess things up.
I mean, yeah, 3 days from now I'll send out a signal to arrest him,
Yeah.
and then 3
Okay,
days from now you take
sits down
Tina
somewhere.
and leave.
Okay, sits down somewhere. Chill out for 3 days, I guess.
Yeah,
No other choice.
wait, sits around for 3 days. Tina's like, 3 days later, Tina's like, oh hey, you guys are arriving on the hey, you guys are like,
Or try to arrive. Why are you falling out the sky?
Oh, we tried a
Tried to
bunch of
break the time
different
delay.
things. And then
Tried to
someone
break the
eventually
time
asked
dilation.
me to teleport.
Yeah, and then you'll meet me in the past because of how those spells interacted.
Yeah.
What a fun time. Crazy.
Yeah, and we got to do it without killing you.
That's always good. Didn't realize that was generally the first port of call.
I mean,
I
it
mean, it
wasn't
depended
the
on
first.
you.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first, but it depended on if you were like, evil.
Yeah.
Like, we were kind of flying by the seat of our pants once the whole us we're in the past thing happened.
Yeah. Also, hey, Tina would be like, I hold a reasonable amount of sway, in a couple of places, and I know you guys want to like unite everywhere, right?
Oh,
That's
also,
the
see?
idea.
Told you the crystal sphere got fucked.
You were right, yeah. But you told that to Astera.
I did, yeah. Look, it's been like
Wait.
10 minutes. What do you want from
He
me?
still had like thousands of years to just be like, oh yeah, those people that were so earlier, they told me that the crystal sphere got fucked.
I
What's
wonder
all that
about,
about?
I wonder how that Sirat guy's getting on.
Yeah.
Him
I
and
mean,
his Sonia.
I do have this to
apprentice.
show you. She pulls out a picture of like, look at this cluster of stars. It just spells out fume.
Wow.
So he's doing pretty well
Ah,
for himself.
yeah, that's a good point. I'm gonna send a sending to the Necro Sonia and be like, "Did I create you?"
He reveals Necrosunya. Necrosunya responds back with, no, I am you from this timeline, but also, I do know that a Seer boyfriend is also me, and I just thought they were from another reality,
Okay, just
but
checking.
apparently you made them.
Hope you're good, Mama.
Mama.
Okay, just checked. Good. I didn't create this universe as one. I don't know if that is good or not. Regardless.
So they're like, yeah, you should go talk to Bosa because I'm friends with them. Tina will say,
Sure, we can do that.
and
Bosa?
yeah, I made friends with Bosa. You,
I'm genuinely drawing a blank on that name.
she's a high-ranking Florian official. I've spent like the last 100 years making friends with her. Just
Okay.
side project. Thought it would help. That's sort of, I started doing that when the universe started kind of going to hell.
And then what we said started making sense.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, you guys generally want this. I'm gonna go make friends.
Good.
I love how and then the montage starts of the 3 days passing, and we're just all really restless. It's like we're not used to having time when nothing happens.
I mean, like I said, Colt's probably going to meditate for the whole time.
Yeah, reading a book, meditating.
Got
gonna
loads of
be-
spells to copy.
I'm gonna be in the ring watching movies.
Sonia, you've got loads of spells to copy.
That is true, yeah. But I just like the idea of us being restless because it's like free time with absolutely no obligation to do anything.
Nah, Colt's like, we've been burning the candle at maximum for a while. It's good and healthy to like just take a knee for a day or two.
Yeah, you've got
So
three.
Colt's like,
you got
yeah, I'm
3
just gonna
days.
meditate and just be one with like the key in the surroundings for a bit.
Does Ben just sleep for 3 days straight?
Ben does in fact just have a 3-day long nap. He's like, I'm too old for this.
Wakes up occasionally, checks phone, puts down, goes back to sleep.
Yeah, pretty much. Is it 3 days later yet? Sleeps.
In 3 days, Sonia goes around and gives everyone their SIM cards back.
Man, I'm just
I was
watching the
wondering why
latest
that was-
blockbusters on our.
Wait, what are you watching?
I've got a whole like home cinema set up.
Cool.
Just in the ring.
Yep, just in the ring. There's like a popcorn maker and like beverage dispenser and stuff. If you want to join.
Yeah, Tina wants to watch movies for 3 days.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, she'll movie marathon with you.
So this is Bad Boys 1, and next we'll watch Bad Boys 2.
Okay.
Bad boys, bad boys.
Do you want to watch the Criterion Collection after this?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Yeah. Cool. So you rest for 3 days, and the time passes rather pleasantly. He's having a well-deserved break.
I would like to check something with you, Joseph.
Yep.
How long
How long?
do you know the question?
You don't feel amazing, to be fair.
Great.
Tina does say, hey, you should probably stop adventuring with the condition you're in.
What condition?
You're just very pregnant.
Oh, that's a horrible illness. You seem to have a parasite of some kind.
Terrible.
Like, I can hear all of the heartbeats.
Mm-hmm.
I can hear 4 heartbeats coming from you.
It's a lot more heartbeats than most people.
That's because you have 3 children.
It's like listening to a band.
She's doing the Dracula thing from the Van Helsing Hugh Jackman film where he's like, ordinarily it's like so calm, but then with you it's like I can dance to the beat.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
yeah, 3 days pass. We friendship. Huzzah!
Yeah.
Friendship ending, yay.
You did it. Well done. You got the Imperium on your team. You saved the sentient robots. And you got the person responsible. Well done. Maximum points to you.
Oh, good. I like maximum points. Oh.
You do get an invitation to the Empress's warship. If you want to go there.
I mean, yeah, we can
Basically wants to give you a reward.
Okay, I thought we were just gonna go and say hi. We can go. We
But,
can get
like-
rewarded too.
You kind of prevented a civil war. Just gonna at least, give you some stuff if you want it.
And we did it with 0 time paradoxes. What?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Wow.
Why would you say that? No reason.
Oh. None at all.
Also, I do want to say that Colt wants to go to T and just be like, okay, so you have like some contact information for like these thingies, waves the phone at her.
For who? Contact information. Oh yes.
for
Input
you.
Bosa's contact info.
Oh yeah, but Colt's like, no, also for you as well, because you're really smart and you've been spending tens of thousands of years studying this. time magic stuff. I've got a friend who also studies time magic. He's studying how to switch off or disable certain time-related abilities that are not arcane in nature.
Oh yeah, give me
Thought
that
it'd
number.
be good for you guys to exchange notes for, let's say, insurance policy purposes, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that sounds good. Like, I'm always happy to help another academic.
Yeah, so he's gonna send a message to Chrono saying BT Dubs putting you in contact with this person for this reason, and gives him her contact details and his contact details, so they
Neat.
can like talk. Because he's like, I don't know anything about what you two can talk about, but you just can. Actually, that is one of the things that Colt would do on like the three days. He'd You know what he did with Chrono, where he was like, okay, I'm going to do a main expand to make myself really mega intelligent. Then you just explain to me how the time stuff that you do works, and I'll write down notes in a way that stupid me will understand. He's going to do that with Tina just to see if he gets any extra mileage, the way that she explains things, and then him writing down additional notes next to what Chrono put, again, trying to dumb it down for himself. And then for like 2 days, between meditation, he's gonna like read them and just be like, okay, can I use key for this?
Okay, fair enough.
So there's like a couple of days of downtime put into that activity.
Sure, yeah, you do that. It's like creates like the start of a framework. Yeah. I assume you go back to the ship.
So as a quick summary of what I think we'd do, we go get nice rewards.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We go back to the ship, make Fume lots of comfortable,
Yes.
and then take a couple of days off, and I'll basically I'll be focusing on like moving them into my domain.
Correct room. There we go. Found it.
Ah, Cliffy.
Would you like any help with that?
No, I think we're good for
No.
once.
Go away, Clippy. No.
You cannot
what you
stop
want here?
Cliffy. Cliffy is too powerful. Would you like some help with that? But yeah, Empress is like, "Ah, the heroes! I'm very pleased to see you." So, what kind of reward would you be looking for?
I didn't know we were getting a reward, but like we like rewards. Everyone just stands blankly like, what do we even want?
I mean, I know Colt's not wanting for any. He's just like, just your backing in the whole, getting everyone together and having coming to an agreement on what to do with all these art. That'd do for me, quite frankly.
I mean, you've more than earned
Essentially,
that
I'm
already.
I'm asking for nothing.
You have my full support in this.
Oh, actually,
Emma.
I know exactly what we can ask for in relation to that. Which especially, will, Andrew Brain melting, will fit with you, or apply to you. So you're in a war against Time Boy currently, yeah?
Yep.
Can we get your assurance? I think that's the correct word I want to use.
Assurance.
Yeah. Of if we're trying to get peace with everyone, you are willing to go to peace as well, if he is also willing.
Okay, so I do have obligation to be in this war as long as I'm part of the alliance.
Mm-hmm. But I more mean in the sense of
If you can
no backstabbing or anything. If it's like a thing that is agreed, you will definitely not go against that.
if it like the next major meeting of the alliance or any future meetings of the alliance, we can somehow talk everyone round to peace. I won't like do any backstabbing.
Yeah, because we're gonna try our hardest, and we've already got him to agree that with like us at least trying, which is like, in my opinion, great progress. But we do know that there's gonna be some issues with governments being like, no, enemy, must kill forever. And there will be some governments that are like, yes, peace, and then go back on their word. We know that for a fact.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll definitely stand by you guys. You've done more than I can repay.
Thank you. Friendship ending. Why does Sonia keep saying that?
I mean, Colt keeps on going, yeah, and going for a high five.
I guess I could give you my protection. Do you want that?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
Okay. A small purple light. She extends her hand forward, and three small purple lights come out of her hand, and they just go into your forehead.
Hey, Colt holds his hand up to this purple light. Can this be transferred to other people?
It goes inside your forehead.
It goes through your hand and into your forehead.
Could you, what I meant was, could your protection be applied to other people, not me?
I mean,
don't mind. I don't mind what happens to me. If you're offering protection, I'd rather a group of people dear to me be protected rather than me. If that's okay, if that's what you're offering.
Oh, wait a minute. You make a very good point. I want two specific people to be protected. Now, who do you think I'm gonna pick?
Okay. Who do you want?
Joseph, I want you to put the second token on because I can't. But I cast Gate twice. First Gate.
Okay. Carrie.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Joseph. Who's the second one that I can't control their token?
T-Rex.
Yeah.
The baby.
Discovery.
Don't tell the others, but these are my favourite children.
That especially includes the other versions of yourself.
I mean,
Look.
surely the other versions of yourself, the ones that they're going to have, would be theirs.
Like,
Right?
Look, 100% if you put all of the other Sonias in this room and were like, give protection to you or the bestest boys, they would all pick the bestest boys. And if they wouldn't, then they've turned evil.
Wait, aren't they already evil?
Not all of them.
They're like, yeah, sure, I guess.
Just brings a T-Rex and a Tarrasque. It's like, I was expecting like some staunch ally or something.
Okay. Fair enough, I guess. I mean, do you still want my protection, or would you not have it? I can only grant it to a limited number of people, but it's more useful to give it someone who's gonna face a lot of danger.
All right.
I can't give it to them. I can give it to all of you, but I could only grant it to a couple more people.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Colt, who are you trying to give it to?
My clan.
Ah,
Or at
that's a
least-
lot.
That seems
Or
like
at
a
lea-
lot of
or-
people.
At the very least, all of the leaders of them who would put themselves in between the rest of the clan and danger. And if they have your protection, then it makes them all the better well equipped to protect the plane of Zandikar.
Also, the effect you've gained from having this person's protection is your baseline AC increases to 14 plus whatever your dexterity is, and then whatever.
And all the other shit.
Yeah.
It wouldn't affect Colt anyway, because
Yeah,
unless
you-
it's just a flat +4. But even then, Colt's AC's cracked anyway, so Colt's just like, yeah, just like
No,
give
hang on.
that to.
You also gain immunity to psychic damage. And at the start of every day, you gain 50 temporary hit points.
Nice.
These are the effects you get.
Does that stack with my... I know that's not how temporary hit points work, but does that stack with my temporary hit point boost
No.
everyone gets?
No.
It was worth asking.
Again, no offense or anything, but we are kind of stupidly powerful anyway. We'd
Hey,
rather-
hey, 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 hey. Some of us could really use this bonus.
Okay, if you want it, you want it.
Some of us
In
have,
your situation, that is 100% fair.
some of us have way less AC and would also like to feel very safe right now.
Yeah, like pats on back, of course. But yeah, sure. I guess I'm speaking for myself and Sonia in that instance.
Okay.
Or at least myself. I'd rather that go to the. How many can you put up? Can you put protection on 2 or 3? Was it?
I can give you, like, 5 people. Well, I can give you, like, 5 more
I-
people than are here.
Okay, so Fume, Terry, Discovery, and then another 5,
Cough me!
and Sonia, and then another 4.
Because you want immunity to psychic.
Yes! I don't want my brain to melt. It hurts.
Immunity to psychic is pretty
I
good.
don't got no brain to melt. Is that correct?
You have 4 people left that she can give you. That she can give thingy to.
Oh, wait, shit. Casts another gate.
Okay.
Because technically there should be someone else here. Summons Ben.
Ah, true.
Or does he want the protection as well?
I mean, I think
Yeah,
I think he deserves to be here for at least the thanks, if nothing else.
Yeah, and he should also get the option to have the protection if he wants it.
Yeah, he'll take the immunity to psychic damage.
So that relieves 3 more.
Yeah, 3 more people.
Okay, is it okay if... Sure, I'll take it as well, and is it okay if the other 2 go to the 2 current leaders of my clan, which is Vexel and Harris Gladstone?
Sure.
Zendikar?
Do you want me to gate
Sure.
them here?
No need.
Uh,
She extends her hand and sends 2 like motes of purple energy out of her hand, and they just zoom off. We'll get to them.
I've definitely used all my spells, but like, do you want us to just keep gating?
I mean, they're like, I can just sense people from across the galaxy, but okay.
That doesn't sound invasive at all.
It's not my fault that I'm a very powerful psychic.
I mean, it
What do you want me
sounds
to
like
do?
something that you'd have to practice at. I'm just messing with you, don't worry.
What do you want me to do about it? Be less awesome?
I know, right?
Oh.
And yeah, just like send them like a psychic message or something saying this is a boon from Cole, so they know what it is.
Sure.
But yeah, yeah, Cole will take the last one since there's one left. Is it with? How does it synergize with it, or does it synergize at all with unarmored defense?
If your AC is already higher than 14 plus dex, then it doesn't do anything for you, except from give you immunity to psychic and 50 temporary hit points at the start of each day.
Okay. I'll just have the psychic immunity and the temp hit points.
Assuming unarmored defense does set your AC to 14 plus dex.
I mean, unarmored defense ordinarily is set AC to 10 plus dex plus wisdom.
Oh, right. Then it would be 14 plus dex plus wisdom.
Oh, so it does synergize.
Yeah, it raises your base AC by 4, effectively.
Fucking hell.
It's good.
I think you've got a better chance at, like, hitting a dust mite than Colt right now.
Her protection is nothing to sniff at. She is the strongest psychic. your body has basically been reinforced with psychic energy. So you're just more durable now.
All right. How horribly big is your AC, Colt?
32 at minimum.
Fucking hell.
And then plus Spirit Surge for a +7 for 39, and then Defensive Duelist for another +7 for 46.
All right. How are you looking, Fume?
I cast Magic Missile.
It's the only thing you can cast.
Oh, I cast Counterspell this punch.
Ow.
Court's like, alright, so I need to like start figuring out some way to cast shield in a way that can't be counterspelled. Just purely for auto hit moves.
So suddenly, every enemy that Colt goes up against has save attacks.
Do you mean a spell that does a save?
Yeah,
Which, to be fair, is like
and
very
all of the
common.
breath weapons.
That's actually.
I mean-
I mean, spells that are save DCs are very common. Everyone takes Fireball.
Yeah, but Diamond Soul.
True.
Someone
It exists.
fucking tries to get you with anything non-magical though, and they're fucked.
Hey Joseph, do you remember that time that you and me had Colt fight one of your blade singers, and he used haste to set up a whole bunch of bombs at Colt's feet, run away, and then cast Fireball for like 10 deck saves at once, and
Yeah.
Colt just nailed all of them and walked out and dusted himself off.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That-
AC's the same as my level.
I mean, to be fair, Colt would definitely cream that character now. 100%.
I mean,
Not even
Colt's
close.
like what, double the level he was back then?
Yeah. That character's still the same level as well. You would cream them so fast. But yeah, I think this is a good place to end the session.
Yee.
With you guys having... Oh yeah, you all level up. Because you completed another arc. Well done.
Oh, now my AC is one lower than my level. No.
I don't know, you could take a feat to boost your AC by 1.
No,
Or you
Joseph.
could take an ASI and bump your dexterity up by 2 to increase your AC by
True.
1.
Or I could do one of the stupid things I wanted to do.
But yeah, well done. You guys did it.
We are the best. Bestest, best.
How do I modify armor class on this?
You can either go into AC modifiers in your little gear in the top right, or you can just hit AC and just manually type in the number you want. But I'm going to do the first thing, which is the little cog at the top right. Show global AC modifiers, type in the thing you want.
Friendship. The friendship ship of the friendship. Friendship.
Yay, friendship.
Everyone freezes in high five. Oh god. Health.
Yep.
Okay.
Everyone
I'll
freezes.
I'll
High
just-
five. Oral's back. She's come for revenge. She's gonna get you.
Oh, bollocks.
I'll just tick the box for Spirit Surge, and yeah, that's 39 AC at base.
Tasty.
That's fucking cracked.
Where does the AC modifier turn up?